You are hereby issued a strike.
Hey guys, what's up? So which week are we again in this show? And things are already going crazy. Just this season, how many strikes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, my goodness. So a lot happened, guys, and before we get into that, please, I'm still pleading, take me to 3,000 subscribers. I'll be so grateful. Thank you so much. So you already know what happened this afternoon, right? If you have been watching this show for a while, you would know that the guys in this season, they think that the girls are very competitive, and that is why they came up and conspired to make sure that the girls have no oneness, like there's no unity between them, and try as much as possible to get the girls out of the game, whether it's by eviction, whether it is by strike and disqualification. Now remember that Ilebaye has 2 strikes already after the altercation that happened between herself and Sisi. Now this thing, generally when there is a fight in the house, when people want to fight physically, other housemates always come and hold them and try to prevent such things from happening. Now the guys, that is Pere, Kidwaya, Sheyi, and the others, they came together and decided that from now on, whenever there is a fight, let us leave them to fight so that they can get disqualified. If they are disqualified, that gives us more opportunities to go ahead in the game. So that is what happened. That is exactly what they conspired about, and it played out on Ilebaye. So when Ilebaye had a fight with Sisi, I remember Cross came out and was struggling to hold Sisi to separate the two of them from getting physical, and Kidwaya came and held Cross like, no, don't separate the fight. Cross, being drunk, did not even know what to do, because in the first place he was not part of this conspiracy, so he did not know what was happening. Now that was the first conspiracy. Anytime that 2 ladies or more are in a physical fight or confrontation, they should not separate. Nobody should interfere. Let them fight themselves. Let them do whatever that they want to do to themselves, and at the end of the day, if it is a disqualification, it is in their benefit. Now later on, yesterday was Thursday, and they had their party, the pool party, and then there was an altercation between Sheyi and Ilebaye. When this altercation happened, I would say that Ilebaye would have thought it was already over when Sheyi went to talk about it again with his guys, that is Pere, Kidwaya, and the others. So and Cross telling them how Ilebaye is literally contributing nothing to the show. Even fraud, how they found themselves in the team, and even the team name, she was not able to provide like a contribution, that she's just there wasted. And then Pere compared Ilebaye to Angel and said Angel in her season was 21. Now Ilebaye is 22, and when Angel was 21 in her season, nobody, she was behaving very matured. She was behaving like a lady in her late 20s. Now they don't understand why Ilebaye is 22, and according to them, she's behaving childish. I want to say that Ilebaye might be childish, as they say, my own contribution, but for men, grown-up men, to sit together and be plotting against somebody that they claim to be childish is childishness as well, especially if you want somebody to get a strike. You want somebody to get a strike, meaning that you want to push that person to do something wrong in order to, in fact, you're provoking that person. Now, after they had this discussion, Sheyi and the others, last night, or late last night, or I'd say early this morning, today is Friday, by the way, Ike got into their locker room where they keep their clothes and pick her wig, that's Ilebaye's wig, her clothes from her drawer, from everywhere, picked the stuff and picked the clothes and went and littered them all through around the toilet. I'm like, what is going on? This is a girl that you guys are calling childish. Is this not childishness? Or could it be that he was looking for a strike in order to trend? Because everybody in Erica's season, Erica poured water on the HOH bed and got a strike. So everybody would know that throwing clothes all around the toilet would attract a strike. So what the hell is Ike doing? Doesn't he know that what he's doing is going to attract a strike? So when he littered these clothes and left, it was in the presence of Venita, Sheyi, I don't remember whether Adekunle was there or not. And then that passed, and early this morning, so Angel now saw the clothes, discovered the clothes on the floor, and was saying that, okay, let them go and wake Ilebaye up so that she would come and see what has been done to her clothes, in order for the clothes not to remain there. They said no, let them leave it like that. That is how Ilebaye ended up sleeping without even knowing what happened to her clothes. Early in the morning, Angel went and woke Ilebaye up to go and show her what happened. And when she got there, she saw that her clothes were littered all around the floor. She was like, oh my god. And she did not react, she did not do anything. It's like she had already overheard the fact that Ike had been planning to give her her third strike and therefore a disqualification. So she just stayed mute all day. I was surprised that she even did well during the wager task today. She said her lines well, because when they were preparing the lines today, she was still in her emotions after what happened, and they asked her to speak and she did not speak. She was really sad all day. She went and reported to Big Brother. Luckily, Big Brother had trapped on camera who did that. Now, this evening, Big Brother calls all housemates to gather in the lounge, and of course, housemates are like, oh my god, what is going to happen? Do they want to congratulate us for something, or do they want to maybe fake evict somebody, or unplanned eviction, or what is going on? They gather in the lounge, and then Big Brother asks them to watch the screen, and that is exactly what they see on the screen. They see the plotting between the guys to give Ilebaye the third strike, and all the mean things that the guys said to themselves about Ilebaye. And also the guys in the video or in the clip, they show, Big Brother shows Ike picking out Ilebaye's things from the drawer, from the locker and everywhere else, and throwing them around in the toilet. So this is what Big Brother shows the housemates, and then ends up warning them and warning the other people that conspired with Ike as well. At the end of the day, they gave Ike a strike, one strike. And I see a lot of people saying it should have been 2 strikes, it should have been 3 strikes, it should have been 1 strike. I don't know, how many strikes do you think that Ike deserved? For me, I think that 1 strike was okay. What he did was horrible, but I think that 1 strike was deserving of what he did. Another person that received a strike this evening was Soma. So this Soma's relationship with Angel is turning to something else. It's becoming toxic. So they show Soma going wanting to have a conversation with Angel, and Angel doesn't want to talk to him. So he's literally following Angel all around the house, blocking Angel's corners to corners, not wanting Angel to pass for a long time, almost like 5 minutes or more. And Angel is like, no, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. Sometimes he holds Angel forcefully, and Angel's like, detaches herself. He went on and on and on and on and on. And of course, like, if you don't want to talk to somebody, you don't have the right to be holding the person, or somebody like if she wants to pass, like there were many times that she wanted to pass and Soma was blocking her, you get. So all of that joined together, Big Brother said it was a crime in his house that was not tolerated. And worst of all, at the end of the video, towards the end of the video, Soma was in the so Soma looked at the camera and gave the middle finger to the camera. I'm like, what? Did I really see? Did I really see well? I don't understand. Did I really see what this guy did? What really came over him? Maybe he thought that at the time the camera was not focusing on him, so maybe Big Brother was not going to notice. I don't know. Even he himself, when he saw that on camera, he was shocked. I'm sure he was asking himself, how did I really do this? How come? What came over me that I did this kind of thing? Now after that, of course, you already know that despite the facts, the fight, the disagreements, the altercations, the betrayal that has happened between the friendship that is Ilebaye and Doyin, despite all that has happened, they keep trying to like keep the friendship, watching each other's back. And if you know Doyin, when she's loyal, she claims that she's very loyal, and we saw that today. So obviously, when they noticed the clothes, they were looking all over the place, like, who has kept these clothes? Even Doyin went to ask Seyi and the other guys, and nobody knew who did it. So she was really upset at the end of the day when she saw the same people that she had asked them if they know who did it, and those people said they did not know. She was really upset when she finally saw that. She was upset on Pere, and then she was kind of lashing out on them, and upset at Venita as well. If you know Doyin, she's somebody that likes to be like, ladies should watch their backs, you get. So she felt that Venita was there watching all that happened and did nothing to stop Ike, you get. So that's how an altercation started between the two of them. They insulted each other. Oh, hey, is it body shaming? Venita was body shaming her, telling her how skinny she looks, like a bone. She's ugly. That is why she puts on makeup every day, because she cannot survive without makeup. Blah 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 blah. Hey, in this house, one thing that I've noticed is that if you have something that people use to shame you, never say it in the house, because you might say it as a testimony and the housemates will still use it against you. That is the case with Doyin. The very first yesterday, right, they were having their was it yesterday or day before yesterday? They were having their Dano task, and they had to like give an emotional story, and Doyin said her story, or talked about when she went out of the house. She was body shamed, how she's skinny, how her eyes are out, how this, that, she's skinny, she does makeup, all of this she said, and people were even joining her to cry in support, only for Venita to use it back again today to insult her. So while this was going on, Venita was upset that Doyin mentioned her children, but the way that Doyin mentioned it, I don't think that she meant to insult those children. She was like, you have 2 girl children, right, 2 female children, and you watch what is being done to another girl who could be your child. If your child was already grown and you do nothing about it, what if somebody does this to your children in future? I don't know, I might not be putting it exactly the way she put it, but I honestly think that is what she meant. So Venita went all up. Like, if you think that if that is not what she said exactly, please correct me in the comment section, but I think that's what she said. She was like, you have girl children and you watch another girl being treated like that. That's how Venita went all out on her. In fact, Adekunle, that's Venita's boyfriend in the house, had to carry Venita from the lounge to take her to the room, because, and if Ilebaye did not hold Doyin, maybe she would have gotten disqualified. I've never seen this lady this angry. She was shouting, screaming. Oh my god, I'm like, what? So the girls are out gathered in the garden and talking how Angel mentioned that they are the strongest. They have huger, if there's such a word, personalities, and that is why the girls are trying to get it out, and that she's very sure that no guy is going to win this season. So all this is going on, and Alex is crying. Alex cried so much in the locker room. Seyi had to go and console her, because she was one of those people that watch Ilebaye have a sad day all day, and she was like, she did not know who did it. She was trying to find out who would have done this. When she finally saw that it's Ike, she said she's not disappointed that Ike did this because she knows that it is something normal for Ike to do. She was just like, you know, sad that are these the kind of people that they find themselves with, especially disappointed at Pere, because Pere in that house, Ilebaye calls him her godfather, meaning that she kind of trusts him. She feels like he has her back, and then he had all those mean things to say about her when they were plotting what they were plotting. So Alex felt that no, like the house was so toxic for her. She was crying, like her emotions were all over the place. Guys, this all-star season there is highlight every single day. Now, in all of this that happened, I am just happy that Ilebaye tried to hold herself, right? And I know that Ilebaye has always been, I'm not campaigning for her, but that is what I've noticed. I know that she has always been, before she starts her statement with I'm 22 and ends with 22, ever since they gave her that strike, Ilebaye has changed. I don't think, is she still that childish? I don't think this girl is childish again. I don't even remember the last time that she mentioned her age in this house. So why are people just always plotting against her? I don't know whether they feel that so in all of this, the person that finally picked up those clothes was Mercy. Mercy picked up the clothes and went and sanitized them and kept them back in her locker, obviously without folding them. But the fact that at least she picked the clothes, it's something good that she did. So I feel like ever since then, you hardly hear Ilebaye mentioning her age or saying that I'm this, I'm that. Why do they keep saying that this girl is childish? If you think that Ilebaye is still childish, let me know in the comment section. But for me, I feel like she has grown in the last couple of weeks. So that is what is happening now. Even though she had a fight with Sisi came to meet her today and say that she should never let anybody, because she would have gotten disqualified. What if she saw those clothes and went and physically attacked Ike? Even when Ike would have gotten one strike, she would have gotten disqualified. So I really applaud her that despite everything that happened, she controlled herself. She did not lash out on anybody. She did not physically attack anybody, and that is why she's still in the house. Because if she had gotten one strike, she would have been disqualified. So that is what is happening. What are your opinions on all these fights that are happening in the house?